A lot of people don't really want to talk about it, and it's not just an age thing; it's just a systematic thing. LeBron and AD, LeBron and Anthony Davis, they're not that good of a duo together. And 2021, you keep going back to it. Had they done something, it may have looked a lot better. The parts don't fit. Now, I know it's easy and convenient to say that LeBron is old and that's truth to it. But I just don't really sense that it's that chemistry. I think deep down, and it's not no secret, I think if LeBron could have teamed up with someone like Steph Curry, I think that would have been more of his speed, or even AD with Steph Curry. Just don't sense that these two, and just some thoughts. And they lost again. They lost this game to Detroit, and Detroit's got a nice young squad. If they can keep the nucleus of that together for 3 or 4 years and maybe pick up one more piece, that could be a lower bottom tier team that be like what I'm thinking about Orlando with a little touch up here and there. Because the East will be, again, once we get past the Celtics, and we'll see what happens with the Knicks. And I don't, after that, it's wide open. So, hey, just keeping it 100. It depends because, Detroit's always good for a burst every 10, 12 years. And it's been a minute since they've been good. So, Kate Cunningham. But just sticking to LeBron the ED thing. This ain't Shaq and Kobe. This ain't Kobe and Gasol. This ain't Magic and Kareem. This just ain't really hitting like it is if LeBron was deferring or passing or what have you. It's just so many things that you see. When they talk about and cry that they need more help, well, yeah, and there's also the coaching aspect. People got to understand season ain't built in a day. But I've never really felt that the LeBron AD 1-2 punch was that lethal like that. I score a lot and do things, but it always seemed kind of awkward to me. It really has. And I just think that as great as AD has played this year, people will say an MVP worthy candidate. But will you be like a Joel Embiid type of situation where you're stat pad, but your team really ain't that good? Because that's really what I'm seeing. They can't play a lick of defense. And I'm sorry, I got to quote Rick Pitino. Isaiah Thomas, Vinny the Microwave Johnson, Grant Hill, uh, Chauncey Billups, Rip Hamilton, you know, and I say Kelly Tripucka. Yeah, Adrian Dantley. They're not coming through that door. Why in the Earth, Wind, and Fire? Joe Dumars isn't either. Why in the Earth, Wind, and Fire? How do they scoring points like that on you if you're playing so deep? Because Kate Cunningham is good. I've seen some things with what I'm seeing, but I'm like, boy, Detroit's running you off the court. You got problems. You got some problems. But they are one of those teams that I put as a project potential. They can stay together a couple more years and get a piece and don't lose the core of what they got. I'm telling you right now, the Pistons got a chance 2 or 3 years down the line to be a legit top 5 or 6 team in the East. If what I'm seeing with the core, and I think they could move up because once we get past Boston and New York, I gotta be keeping 100. Even as a Heat fan, they gotta do an overhaul. The Sixers gonna have to do an overhaul. The Bucks, you see an overhaul. So you see Orlando coming up, and Atlanta. Those teams that are kind of like on that, all that. Keep an eye on. And Detroit's got a little piece there, but yeah, the LeBron AD thing ain't even top 5 or 6 duos in Laker history, let alone all time in NBA. With what you're seeing, with what they got, it just doesn't really gel. But I do see another play-in tournament bubble. Maybe that's what they specialize in: the Walmart 99-cent discount trophies and banners. But it's just not cohesive to being, no, play no defense and they just look awkward and it doesn't really work. And I don't think if LeBron was younger that this would have been the fit because there's a certain type of talent that he has to have that complements him. And yeah, you can sit there and tell me AD is more talented than Chris Bosh, but you can't tell me he's necessarily a better fit than Chris Bosh. And I'm looking at what I'm seeing. And they just stab patting and putting things. But anyway, tell me what you think. Please like, subscribe, with my thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay true, stay woke. I'm out one time. Peace.